Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Space is definitely the place. And then I've got sunshine. Yeah. On a cloudy day. Yeah. And when it's cold outside, yeah, I've got the month of May. Yeah. I guess that you would say, what can make me feel this way? Yeah. My girl, my baby girl, yeah. Space is the place. I guess that you'd say, yeah, what can make me feel this way? My girl, I'm talking about my girl. Yeah. You guys did not know, and then I came to pick Kai up. Then, oh yeah, the Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah, they thought that I was high. Yeah, they thought that I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, but they realized that I'm here to pick Kai up. That's what's going on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you folks ready? let's let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Bye-bye. You gonna go bye-bye? Yes, she is. Coming, coming. Hey, Shayla, it's about time. Hey. Come here. This cold one. Come on, buddy. Here we go. Oh, there's mommy.
Sarah's got me tired.
Mama. Shayla.
Yeah, baby. What's up?
I'm not trying to lecture you, but if you say you're gonna be here at a certain time, I really need you to do that, okay? Because I have things to do.
Yeah.
She's as high as a kite. Okay? Now, is the skit sad? Yes, it is sad, but you have to know how to take these things. This is crazy. This is extremely crazy, and that's why I gave it the Macho Man Randy Savage today, because I feel like that's who y'all need. To be able to understand this skit, I think that's who y'all need. Don't worry, I have some takes on this, and I'm going to give you my take as to what needs to happen. This skit is very sad, but this is exactly how it is, friends. Now you're seeing a situation like this, and you're knowing what you're supposed to be doing. That's what's going on. It's what is going on. Let's run into it some more.
And places to go.
No, yeah, you're right about that.
Shayla, I'm serious, okay?
Thank you. Yeah, cause we're doing custody right now. So sometimes I get them and then you get them. Hi, mommy's man. Hi, mommy's
Shayla.
man.
Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
Yeah. Just get them in the car, and we're gonna go to my house. I'll bring them back over here, and thank you for keeping them. Yeah.
She's not all together, yeah. Space is the place. Mean Gene Okerlund, yeah. They say I'm as high as a kite. They say I'm as high as a bird. Yeah, yeah. But then they didn't know. They didn't know that I could have kept Kai in my hands. Yeah, and I can drive if people just allow me to do what I've got to do. Yeah, they don't know that I can do the boogie. Yeah, I can do the 105. Yeah, I can get down the road in my car. Yeah, and I can do what needs to be done. Yeah, they didn't know that I got it. Yeah, and then. That is how high shit is right now. She's like Macho Man Randy Savage high right now. Let's work into it.
No, you're right. You're right, Amber. You're right. I'm sorry.
Shayla, actually,
Yeah.
you know what?
And his bag.
Yeah,
I'll get the bag.
no, I might be able to cancel what I had to do. If you,
No. I got him. He can come with me. I'm his mom. So I'm his mom. So I'm gonna take him with me and yeah.
Are you okay? I think he's trying to
Hey, baby.
have you pick
That's
him
all
up.
right.
Hold on. We're gonna work into this, Ozzy. Don't do that yet, Ozzy. Don't do that. I'm making sure it plays out. I am making sure it plays out, Ozzy. Let me ask you the question. Let me ask you the question. Should Amber hold on to the child? Should Amber, here's the question. Should Amber hold on to the child? I already showed y'all this morning. Social work 101 says what? Self-determination. Self-determination. I'm going to tell you what I think she should do. So don't bother with the damn if you do or damn if you don't. But I'm going to tell you what she should do. Because I think that you're missing what should be happening, Ozzy. You have missed what should be happening. There is no damn if you do or there's no damn if you don't. There is no damn if you do and damn is damn if you don't. She should not hold on to the child. But I'm going to tell you what she should do. Amber should not hold on to the child. But I will tell what she should do. No. You cannot hold on to a person's child for safety. You can't. Unless there's immediate danger. Sure, the mother might look intoxicated. Sure, the mother might look like she's high. You don't know that. You cannot arrest her. You're not the police. You are not the police. And this is now something I've got to get in on the brain. You're not the police. Amber cannot hold on to this child. So the answer is no. The person who said call the police, yes, that's exactly what you need. Amber needs to call the police and file a CPS report. That's what she needs to do. Nothing else. All the other things when I come up with when I want Amber to do, no, there's no damn if you do and damn if you don't. Ozzy, this is what Amber needs to do. If you find yourself in a situation like this, this is what you need to do. You can't hold on upon the kid. When his mother come there for him, you have to give him to your mother. It's not your kid. You can call Anthony too. That's something you can do as well. What Amber needs to do right now is to call CPS, but you cannot hold on to the child. This is what they need to do. You don't need to hold on to the child. So don't even come with that. That's not what you need to do. This is now where if Amber wants to do something, this is where she has the wherewithal to do something. No. Don't agree. You don't hold on to the kid. Let go the kid for whatever it is, but you need to file a CPS report immediately and call the police immediately. Trust me. They will handle the situation. They will. The best move for Amber, the best move for Amber is to call the police and file a CPS report. You cannot presume the woman is high. You don't know that. You don't know that. Until you have done a kit, you don't know that. Don't hold on for the kid. If you want to call Anthony, you can call Anthony. You can do that too. You also can call Anthony. You can call Anthony. I wouldn't call Anthony first, but I call Anthony after I file a report. You can call Anthony after. Here's why I have to call Anthony after Nanya, because the child come first and not Anthony. Immediate danger, the immediate danger of the child. The child is in immediate danger. So you want the police first. Not Anthony first. Anthony, because if you call the chain of things of what you would do. Could you do that? You could call Anthony. But what I would have done is I call the police first and I'm calling CPS first. Because those are my first lines of business. Then I call Anthony and explain to Anthony that I've called CPS and call whatever because of this. That's what I would have done. Let's move.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yeah. That lipstick is so pretty. It's like cherry, but plum. Yeah, that's beautiful. Did you do that yourself?
I did.
Oh, It's not in your hair. It's just the hair and the lipstick. You look beautiful. And you did that on your own?
I did. You know what, Shayla? I really can. I can cancel my meeting. It's not a big deal. I can actually keep Kai. He can stay.
No, Amber, it's fine.
No, really, he can stay.
No, it's good. I got him. He can come with me. He can come with me. He's coming with me. Come on, mommy.
And he has to go with her. You cannot hold on to him. Friends, you can't hold on to him. The best move she could do is that's the move that she can do. I know y'all are furious. Me know no upset. Me know no vex. Me know no like seeing this, but this is how it is. Call CPS and find a CPS support. That's what you need. Shayla, Amber, Anthony won't believe Amber. Doesn't matter. File a report. That's the only thing I want Amber to do. Only thing I want her to do is to make a call. That's the only thing. So that's what you do. I saw.
Baby, come on, son. Yes. Hi, my little lover.
Shayla, you want to hang out for a little bit?
No.
Because his favorite cartoon is on.
No. We're good. We are good. I'll get the bag. Right, baby? Mommy missed you. Okay, say, thank you, Miss Amber. Thank you, Miss Amber.
Okay.
Or, what's he call you?
Miss Amber is fine.
Miss Amber.
God, mommy.
Thank you, Miss Amber.
Step mommy.
Step mommy, God, mommy. Mommy too. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Miss Amber.
Shayla, call me when you get to the house.
Okay.
Just let me know y'all made it.
Bye-bye. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, bro. Let's zip the jacket up. Thank you, Miss Amber. Bye-bye.
Look, friends, let's work into J-Dub. Me love this. Take your feelings out of it and call the police and call CPS. If you want to do something, take your feelings out of it and call the CPS and call the police. Let them deal with it. Didn't you ask Anthony last night to do something about this and he did nothing? Then what you need to do is call CPS and call the police. That's what y'all need to do. That's what y'all need to do. Take your feelings out of it. Go and make the call to CPS. Call CPS. Call the police. You have to do that. That's what I would want her to do. Amber, listen to me. Y'all say she's between a rock and a hard place. Is she possibly? She is possibly between a rock and a hard place. But the deal is this. We've seen how high Shayla is. Extremely high. Yeah? Extremely high. So high, yeah. That she's so high. Yeah. Yeah. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day, yeah. And when it's cold outside, yeah, I've got the month of May, yeah. I guess that you would say, what can make me feel this high, yeah? Spliff, yeah. Marijuana, yeah. The scent and the soothe of the weed, yeah. And the beat goes on and the beat goes on. Yeah. The honky tonk man had nothing. Y'all need to call thing there. No. Don't follow the woman in a car. Call CPS. Call CPS. Shayla was so high, she must have the Mitch Mismatched slippers. Exactly. Put down the candy and see what we're saying. I see what you all are saying. I love what you're saying, ladies. But for the rest of us, I understand. So that's what I'm telling you what I would have done, Amanita. Call the police and call CPS. That's why we're here now to talk about it, Amanita. Call the police and call CPS. She's as high as a kite. For the rest of us who have never faced or encountered such a thing, I wouldn't know what to do. Well, no, that's why we're watching it. No. We're watching it in foresight and we're getting a chance to see what we would do, Amanita. And we're saying, no, what you want to learn what to do is you want to call. Only do you want Amber to step over her husband right now and call? Yes! Yes! She has a duty to step over her husband and call CPS. Yes! Yes! Yes, she's supposed to because she's a caregiver of the child. Let me go back to let me go back to this and show you why. Look, we have this right here, okay? This is great for us, guys, because we're getting a lick into this thing. Who is a mandated reporter in Georgia? A mandated reporter in Georgia. Visit Asia. She is a caregiver for the child, so she is a mandated reporter as well. Listen, we're getting a topic. We're getting a very, very useful topic. Listen, when you care for a child, you become a mandated reporter. Call CPS. Oh, white people can do it and we can do it. That's exactly why we're learning now that that's the proper channels. Call CPS. Exactly. Mandated or not, call CPS. All of the times that Anthony not home, this make him eat his words from last night when she was there smelling like weed. Exactly, Lisa. Thank you very much. Call CPS. She's acting like Iman is as high as a kite. You see the behavior is off. Damn shame. Yes. Don't give a child who is and yours is an influence. You cannot hold on to a child, friends. This is not something that y'all can do. You can't hold on a child because of suspected marijuana use. It's because it's not legal. You can't hold on a picnic like that. That's why I told you to call CPS, because if you think the child isn't, you are allowed to make phone calls to CPS, whether they want to investigate it or not. You're doing your part. Okay. Y'all are asking me what Amber should do, right? Una say una should hold on the baby. I say don't hold on the kid because it's not your kid. Una say what can she do? Some say, well, you can call CPS or you can call the police and you can say, hey, you know what? I suspect that this mother is not treating this child well. That's what you can do. That's what she needs to do. If she wants to do something, that's what she can do. If something happens while Shayla is driving with Kai, Amber will be feeling a lot of guilt. That's what you can do. That's what you can do. Even if Amber called Anthony, he wouldn't believe Amber. The fool always enable the 3 or 4. Thank you very much, Jen Louis. That's what my point I'm trying to make with them. That's why this right now what she needs to do. Y'all really believe in Anthony like him going to solve anything? He's not going to solve anything. Haven't y'all told me that Anthony is irresponsible? No, that's what tell me. When I say Anthony irresponsible, so I'm telling you now what needs to be done. Since Amber is irresponsible, that's what needs to. Real talk, I don't think Shayla losing custody would hurt her that bad. The only reason she wanted to have the baby first is to get Anthony. Correct. Amber can't hold Kai. That's Shayla's son. She needs to call CPS first and file a report about Kai. You need to do that so that way that you have done that piece. I understand, but I don't want the child to be collateral damage though. Correct. You don't, but that's why when you call CPS, them going to ask for the other parent. That's what them work it. When the other parent is not available, that's what them work, whatever it is. Let me read a question, Nanya. Yes, let me read a question. I don't think Amber will call CPS because Anthony's reaction was to what she was saying last night. She probably won't. But when I ask what should she do, and I'm telling you what I think she should do. She outside the house with slippers is a red flag. Gotta hand it to Shayla. She play high role as very, very good. She does play the role very, very good. Let me read what you're saying, Daniel. You say, well, yeah, I'm looking whatever it is. You might let the dogs out roof. People should mind their own damn business. Leave it to us. I'm not taking what you're saying, Street Point. Amber knows that if she calls the police, Anthony's going to take it out on her and take up a Shayla. Who cares? You have a responsibility. If he wants to flag you for that, then it will tell you everything about him. That's why she needs to do it. That's why she needs to do it. Because no, duty supersedes duty as a person supersedes the other pieces of the puzzle. If when me call CPS for your baby mother, if your baby father comes in and I call CPS on your baby father, okay? If I call CPS for your baby father and you want to get upset and decide you want to leave, then so be it. Go on. That's the point of the matter. Whichever one, Gina. You can call CPS and report. You can call 911 if you think the child in immediate danger. It doesn't matter. I'm not arguing any of those things. The point of the matter is you need one of the two things. Whether you want to call CPS and CPS can tell you what the procedure for whatever it is, I understand. You do know that them kind of have rules. You might call the police and them say, well, call CPS. Or you might call CPS and them say, well, call the police because of whatever it is. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Heard what you're saying. You're asking what should she do? She can't hold on on the picnic. She can't. She can't hold on to the kid. Or you can call the police, Nanya. Whichever one. You might call CPS and them tell if you call the police. You don't know that. You're assuming that. You don't know that. This sounds great, but okay. Even if the mother looks like she's under the influence, you still have to go call whatever else it is. You still have to make a call because you'll have to say exactly what it is, but you cannot. Okay. Unless there is immediate harm. There is no immediate harm at this time. You're just looking at the mother's reaction of whatever is going on. Let's discuss this, Gina. You cannot hold on to a person just like that. You know this. It's almost like how people do 5150s. And trust me, me can battle this out today, Gina. Trust me, I've made a lot of calls. No, they went nowhere. No, I'm not saying that you don't have the years of experience of what you're talking about. I'm not discrediting what you're saying, but the point of the matter is you can't hold on to the child because you think so whatever it is. You can't hold on to the kid. You just can't. You can't. you can't hold on to the kid. Your duty now is if you're going to call for whatever it is, then you can call the police. What Amber was trying to do is trying to see if she could be civil and not create a scene and not whatever else it is. And that's just the thing. That is just the thing. I wouldn't call Anthony because I don't think Anthony would not do whatever it is. Because Anthony is very nonchalant about it. That's why I don't think Anthony, it's very cool for Amber to call Anthony. He's too nonchalant at this point. Okay, may I give you what me I go do in a circumstance? Because Anthony is so nonchalant, that's the deal. Safety first, Gina, that is correct. But you still cannot assume any of the other pieces of the puzzle. You can't. You can't hold them. You can't detain them. Because they're going to say, yeah, you're obstructing them rights. Unless she was whooping Kai or whatever it is, then that's how you can intervene for whatever, but she's not whooping Kai. We're just assuming that she's high. We're assuming that she looks intoxicated or high or whatever the deal is. But we're just assuming that. We can't really and truly get it. You know that already. You know what that's how to say work. You can't assume it. But you don't know if it's an emergency situation because there is no emergency as yet. There is none as yet. Okay. Gina, let me explain something. All right, Gina. I'm going to show you something, Gina. I'm going to show you something. Maybe in your state it's different, but I'm going to give you an experience. I had a client, and the client is as high as a kite, extremely high. He's over the age of 65. I can't give it a name. He's over the age of 65. He's as high as a kite. It looks like he's about to get into a fight. I can't hold on upon him. I can't do anything to him. Literally, I have to go to the side and call somebody, which is call, hold on. I have to go to the side and call the police, the PD, to come down and assess the situation. When them come down there, right? When they come down there, Gina, the first thing them do is them go to him and them try to assess him. Do you feel like arming yourself? No. Do you feel like whatever it is? No. Do you feel like doing this? No. Talk to me, whatever it is, such and such. He says a bunch of things to them, and Gina, believe me when I tell you, they left him. They did not even pick him up. They did not even pick him up, Gina. You and I know, you should have known from start that social work gray. When you talk about gray lines, you're talking about social work. It's extremely gray. It's so gray. This is one of the things I want to learn about social work and different things. And Gina knows it. It's extremely gray. There are no definitive lines in it. That's why I say either I'll call the police or you call social worker. What do you mean? They are treated the same way. Gina, the way them treat children is the way them treat elderly adults. Them almost in the same bracket. The only difference is that the child has more pieces to it. Even if it's a child, Gina, even if it's a child, just trust me, I tell you, even if it's a child. Again, maybe your state is different. Maybe your state just different, but you cannot hold on to the mother. You can't hold on to the mother because you think she's high or you think whatever it is. If there's immediate harm, then yes, where I say applies. But that is not what is there. You don't have an immediate harm. What you have is a suspected harm. All right, let me ask you the question. Is there, this is the question I want to try to ask. Is there an immediate, is Kai being immediately harmed? That's your question. This is a way I have to operate from. To my understanding of it. And again, Gina, we just talk on it. Is there an immediate harm to the child? Is there an immediate harm? If there's not an immediate harm, then that's why Onila Sawema say there is no immediate harm. I know what y'all are saying. Y'all are talking about safety. Me know what I say, but there is no immediate. In other words, the child is in danger right now. Right now. Meaning say, he might get hit, he might get punched, he might get kicked in an accident. That's what it immediate. If there is no immediate harm, them all can use that. That's why you want to call the other agency them and say, hey, I suspect this is occurring. Message you whatever, because they're going to ask you that. You know the police are going to question you. They're going to ask you, well, do you have whatever it is? It's a suspect. That's why I'm saying it's suspected. You're not sure. So there is no immediate harm. You're suspecting that something might happen. So that's why they're going to treat the call like that. Correct. That's why you want to call them. That's why I myself call them. So that them can assess it. Because you want them come assess it. Why you think me I say? You think me not just say it, you know? That's why I say. What you mean? Okay. Explain to me. What would you have done, Gina? Gina, what would you have done? What, Gina? Let me ask you the question. What would you have done? Let me get the thing, Gina. Let me make sure so I understand you, Gina. Me no want not understand you. Me no want misunderstand you, Gina. Me no want misunderstand you. What would you have done? Gina, I don't want to misunderstand you. Because maybe we're saying the same thing. Maybe we're saying the same thing and we don't know. So we have to say the same thing. The point of the matter is, me said don't call Anthony first. Me say call, either you call CPS or you call 911. I don't care which one you call first, call one of them. So them can tell it, them can advise you. That's all my point is. But tell me, maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. O'Neill is saying this. Call CPS, either you call CPS or the police first. First. That's what me I say. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying whatever it is. You see where I come from? I'm not saying, me just say you call one out of them two there. That's what me I say. What you say that get done? Me I said people say call Anthony. Me say don't call Anthony first. Anthony if you get called after you do the fact right now. So you're a Bobby caller E. Go ahead, may I listen to you. Can't call the police or the child protective service because you don't have any evidence to assume. Even if you don't have evidence, you can call CPS. You don't need evidence to call CPS, friends. Okay, so let's run into this so you can see this. Let me show you something. Even if you don't have evidence, you can call CPS. Hold on, friends. Hold on. Do you need evidence to file a CPS report in Georgia? Look at this. No, you don't need concrete evidence to file a Child Protective Services report in Georgia. You only need reasonable cause to believe abuse or neglect is happening, especially if you are a mandated reporter. But providing evidence, detailed information helps the investigation. There you go. Listen, guys, I'm not trying to, I'm not even know more than anything else, but I say that's the deal. You don't know. So that's why I say if you call there, if you suspect, see it there on the screen, see it there. That's the Georgia law for how it go. We're agreeing on this one, J-Dub. We are agreeing. Gina, don't run, Gina. Don't run with Gina. It's a good conversation. You can nothing wrong with that either, Nanya. Any one of them you call. 911, if you call them, they're gonna get their assessors in anyways. That's why I say call the police or CPS. It don't matter. It don't matter who you call. Listen to me. Me just say call one of those ones. That's why so many children are coming up missing and abused and growing up into adulthood, and nobody is protecting the people are just because they're thereby mind my own business. Well, Gina, that part I mean, I agree with. That part I agree with you with that a lot of people don't say things. Street point, I can't agree with you. No, you have to, somebody has to say something. Somebody have to blow the whistle. Yes, look, I'm not saying she shouldn't notify Anthony. I'm just saying Anthony is not the first. She should notify Anthony. This is what I'm saying, guys. She should notify Anthony. But he is not the first right now. That's all I'm saying. That's all me I say. Me not say nothing different. You got to do more to protect children. We got to do more to protect children. We got to do more to protect children who are disabled and have to protect our elderly people. We can't turn our heads. You are correct, Gina. I agree with 110%. That's why O'Neill said, I make the call right away. Right as she go outside and she close the door, me I make the call. As she go outside, me I make the call. As she go outside, me I make the call. As she go outside, me I make the call. Me only make the call as the door close. As the door close, I'm calling. As the door close, me I call CPS or the police. Whichever one. It doesn't matter to me because when you call one, they might tell you to call the other or they might put you onto a hotline. No problem, Gina. Even if the mother is impaired, it is not okay. Immediate danger must mean that you are immediately neglecting what, because I'm gonna ask you. This is the deal why the kid is not in immediate danger. The mother appears to be impaired, but you don't know if she's impaired. Does that make sense? Them thing have some little lines with it, you know. That's correct. That's correct, Nanya. But okay, you can't say the child appears to be. Well, you can't say that. I'm just saying them have to go come out and do them assessment though. They're going to. What I'm saying to you is this: they're still going to have to come out and assess the situation. Does that make sense, Leila? In other words, for them, they're still going to have to come out and assess the scenario. Even if you call them and you say, hey, may I suspect whatever it is, and unless you have like a, because they're going to ask you, well, what is she doing? Well, nothing. She just looks like she's high. Okay, but what do you mean she looks like she's high? What is she doing? Is she beating the child? No, she's not beating the child. Well, what do you mean? I'm just saying. Well, then call the police. Listen, Nanya, may I agree then, Nanya? If you not think the CPS, then call the police. If you think police stronger, then call the police. That's fine. There you go. See, Evan tell us, I'm going to call CPS at 911, and Evan has been in the scenario before. You see where I come from? That's the deal, friends. Listen, guys, I'm saying just me and say Anthony come after. All right, it look like we're getting a new skit alert. We're getting a skit alert. New skit alert. New skit alert. New skit alert. New skit alert. This is a good topic, you know. I don't think y'all are realizing it's a very good topic. Don't run off of the topic, friends. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. New skit. New skit. New skit. New skit. New skit. New skit. Thank you, Charmin. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm in the kitchen.
What's up?
Anthony, when I say it's urgent, when I text you that it's urgent, don't send me the voicemail. I know you might have a business call and everything else, but if I say it's urgent, that means it's urgent.
Okay, babe. I'm here now. What's going on?
You see why I'm going to call the police first? Because Anthony might not think it urgent. You see why? This is exactly why I said what I said. You see how long it take Anthony to respond? It take him too long to respond. This is why Anthony came second on the depth chart. Look how long it take Anthony to respond. This is why O'Neill said the police come first. This was why the police came first. Police first. Police are CPS first. Police are CPS first. Whichever one of them you want to go. I don't care which one you want to go to. It doesn't matter, but I'll show you why I say what I say. Look how long it take him to get there. This is why I'm my first choice. Because Kai could have been run off of a ditch long time. This is why I said that was first. That's why I didn't say Anthony was first. That was my point I was raising.
Shayla was late picking up Kai this morning. After you left, I'm still here waiting and waiting and waiting. I call her and she's just acting like she's in La La Land, like she didn't know she was supposed to pick him up. So she finally gets here. Anthony, when she gets here, she was high as a kite.
Hi.
High, like in the clouds. Like I get so high. Yes, high. Like talking about my lipstick. Like making no sense, Anthony.
You so much work, Nanya. Kai is still out there in this car with this mother. And not no call as yet. Nanya, you see why O'Neill has said what I said before? I know it sound like O'Neill or whatever it is, and people are giving me the idea, so them have years of experience. Guys, me know, me get it. But me deal with the same thing like y'all deal with too. This is so grey. Only know social work grey. I've been saying social work is grey. It is one of the greyest lines. That's why you do certain pieces first. Look how long it takes. Look how much work. Kai is still out there on some road. Kai is still, who knows if Kai made it home? Who knows? And look at what we're doing before we even get to that.
How do you know she was high? Maybe you know that girl weird.
So you think I'm not green? You think I could see her eyes were red and she smelled like weed? And she dang near acting like she was drunk. Anthony, I was trying to get Kai to stay. I was going to cancel my plans and get him to stay. But she insisted on taking him. So I didn't know what to do.
Interesting. And she's right. She don't know exactly what to do, which is fine. Me love this Nanya. That's why I said, Nanya, it didn't matter to me. If you want to call the police, fine. It makes sense, Nanya, because the police are going to respond urgently. Me love this as well in Nanya. Listen to me. Whether you want to call CPS or you want to call the police, me just say call one of them before you call Anthony. That's all I was saying. I don't listen. Whether you want to call CPS first or you want to call the police first, I don't care. Just call one of them and notify them immediately. That was the point only was raising. Me love this, Nanya. Yes, nothing wrong with calling the police because the procedures, they must say, oh, 911, child is in danger, blah, 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 blah. Boom, them get to it same time. It don't matter to me. That's kind of what I was saying. I was just pushing back on the point. I was just pushing back on the point that you don't need to call Anthony first because he's a waste of time. And he's showing you that he's a waste of time. This is why I'm going to call Anthony first, because Anthony is nonchalant. Anthony is nonchalant. Anthony is very easygoing when it comes to Shayla. Anthony is very easygoing when it comes to Shayla. That's why Moon called Anthony first. Him too easygoing. He already showed me this last night that he's extremely easygoing. That's why only last time I must say, me no mind Nanya. You want to call the police first? Call him. Me agree with you 110%. He's easygoing. That's why he was not my first pick. That's why he wasn't my first pick. Exactly. Him easygoing, him nonchalant.
Well, you know, mine smoked, so it might have been on hers. Maybe.
Are you defending her?
I'm not defending her. I'm just trying
I'm
to
telling you what it was. She was high. She was high. And this is what I'm talking about last night when I said that we need to get custody. Because she is doing some egregious things now. Like, I was so worried about her driving with Kai. Like, you're not worried about that? You're not concerned?
Of course I'm concerned.
No. Listen to me and listen to me again now, friends. What we're getting is an opportunity to see what we would have done in a situation like this. That's what we're getting, a very, very unique opportunity. They're giving us a unique opportunity. Now, this is what Amber need to learn now. When you want to get custody, you need to make things look very bad. That's where a law. So that's why calling the police, this is why calling the police, like I said, Nanya, nothing wrong with that. Calling the police on Shayla was a great idea because you want to get custody. So the police can do them little investigations on top of what Shayla got going on. If they had investigated Shayla right here, so them would have something in the record. Just like you're saying, Nanya, with the criminology, with procedures, yes, them would have something in the record books right now. This is the deal. They would have something on the record. But now, Shayla gone. She can get to sleep off the high. And guess what? You have missed the opportunity. That's why only leader say must say. It sound like only crazy. It sound like me nuts. But a paper trail. Evan, come on, come tell you. For even get joint custody is paper. You have to have evidence of it. Because if you don't have no evidence, them are going to give back the child to the mother. It's just what it is. You need evidence. Unless she gets pulled over or she gets in an accident, the opportunity is missed. Nothing wrong, Nanya. All of what you say, Nanya, I totally agree. It would definitely be the police and then CPS. Me never mind. I don't mind, Nanya. I don't mind. But a documentation win them cases here. Custody cases are win via documentation, friends. You can do all of the beating and the puffing in your chest and you could have all the greatest of, oh my God, I want to see the kids succeed. You could have all of this in your mind. A documentation win custody case. O'Neill has been involved in 3 of them. And trust me, it come with documentation. You ain't got no documentation, that's it. Exactly. Yes, because Anthony is slow. He's not going to do anything when it comes to Shayla and you're 100%. Exactly, Evan. You can see from last night. Paper trail. You need a paper trail. If you're going to win a custody case, you need to show probable cause because chances are they're not going to take. When Anthony got court, they must say, okay, well, what's the documentation you have? No documentation. Well, she came in high. She can deny that. It's my word versus yours unless you have an evidence to show that. That's the deal. That's why I tell us that's where it is. Go ahead, put it. I'm a supervisor for a local police department. I work in the records department. The documentation from the police officer carries a lot of weight. Thank you very much, Petty Jesus. And that me I tell them. And that's the way you need. When O'Neill said that, them need people to make it look like some I say something terrible. What a conversation. Nanya is doing well, man. Nanya, me like what you say, Nanya. Nanya said to call the police first and then whatever it is. That's correct if she's driving, but if she doesn't get pulled over, nothing happened. It's missed. If she gets pulled over, great. If she doesn't get pulled over, the opportunity is missed. That's correct. It's missed. She was so high that if she left the house right now and you went to Shayla's house, she would still be there high. He would catch her at some level of impairment of cognitive state. She's not going to sleep off the weed right now. The police can't necessarily go there for whatever it is. Exactly. She'll go home, go sleep off the weed. She'll sleep it off. Next time I see her, there's no evidence. And that Amber is telling the truth. And me know so that if Amber needs to help, how Amber can help is Amber of it. She herself have to take it on. If Anthony want to leave you after you, look. If Anthony wants to leave after Amber reports, then so be it. Make him go on. This is my take on the storyline. She not do nothing wrong. If him want left, whichever way, whatever it is, whichever way you want put it, Nanya, I don't mind. All me know is whatever it is. People don't know what to do. Thank you, Petty. That's what's going on. People is not sure what exactly to do, and it's a great conversation. This is a lovely conversation because people not sure what they're supposed to do in this instant. Them don't know what I'm supposed to do. Yes. Either if you want to say from Nanya level, call the police, you can call them. Me say call CPS, you can call CPS. If I immediate danger, then hey, go ahead. But you're learning in these scenarios. Don't miss the opportunity. When you get it, don't miss it. Friends, I don't know more than everybody else now. I just have some experiences. I have one client. I'm going to explain something to you. I was trying to get the client, I don't want to say caught up, but I was trying to see exactly if I could allow people to pretty much catch the client in the act. And every time I set it up for get the client, caught or whatever it is, somebody come in there, come de-escalate it. And you know what happens when the police comes? Well, did you pretend to harm yourself? No. Well, did you think to do this? No. Are you thinking of hurting anybody? No. And guess what? Guess what happened? Client moves on. That's about it. Client moves on. Client moves on. And every time I have to keep saying to the people, why? Why? Me know no one do something, but some of the times your thing can be like a counter move to whatever it is. That's what's going on. Anyway, let's jump into it some more.
Of course I'm concerned, but it's... When y'all were friends, did she ever smoke?
Never.
So, she never smoked around me. So you think...
Anthony, she came over here in her house shoes. Her house shoes. Now, you know Shayla always got some heels and some boots on. The girl came over here in house shoes. Like, honestly, we need to talk about this. This needs to be addressed.
You think she smoked?
I don't think. I know. I know the girl was high.
Look how nonchalant he is, friends. Look how the man nonchalant is. I mean, anything could have happened to Kai right now. Anything. Evan, thank you very much for this. Friends, this gentleman's statement holds excessive weight because he has direct experience in all of this. And what I'm saying is, I know for a fact, without documentation, you lost a case to get any child in Georgia. Remember, Sir Evan White Sr. has already shared with y'all about this entire case in itself. Because we talked about this months before, Months before. Without any documentation. That's it. Gone, 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 gone. Without documentation. Evan White Sr. was on one of the lives them. And he gave a gave a very lengthy excerpt into how his experience was. Miss the opportunity. Y'all know how many people drive around doing grown stuff. If y'all don't stop acting like you don't know, get a clue. Come to Florida, you better watch a video or two. That's why you have to just call right away. But we're on the same page. I love it though. He's stupid and he doesn't. Anthony, listen to me. Anthony is, yes, just like I said, Shayla the worst mother, Anthony the worst father. He doesn't need Kai. Give Kai to Amber. Only she. Aye, sir. And it's tough. It really is tough, because Amber has this love for this child, but him nonchalant. Karen, you can't keep Kai from his mother no matter what. That's not your kid. You just can't. You can't keep the kid from his mother or him father. You just can't. You know, have the wherewithal. It's jurisdiction. You can't do it. If police will come, they're going to take the child out of your jurisdiction without documentation. They're going to do that. That's what it is. Anthony's making me sick. Good Lord, where's his head? Maybe him still up Shayla's backside, eh? Yep. They have no documentation. So they should start keeping documentation. That's correct. And that's why O'Neill does it from the onset. That's why O'Neill talked about the CPS and the police. Come here and said that's what's going on. Anything could happen to Kai right now, And Anthony is he's nonchalant. No police. So right now we have no police and we now have no CPS report. No police and no CPS report. So guess what? Too bad we have none. No police, no CPS report. Don't worry, J-Dub is messing around. No police and no CPS report. That's it. We're empty-handed. Empty-handed. Amber, the only one out of the three, has absolutely no rights. She don't have no rights. None. She don't have no rights at all. No rights she don't have. No rights. None. You are correct. As a step here and step aside, same with Bethany and Brooke. Amber has no rights to Kai. Hopefully Kai will end up with David due to negligence. No rights. None. None at all. Totally agree with O'Neill. Anything would have happened to Kai on his way home. If they had an accident, they would have had, they could have the evidence that Shayla was under the influence. If they have an accident. But without accident, nothing at all. No rights, nothing. That's what we were talking about. He talks about wanting to be a good father. This is where the rubber meets the road. That is correct. This is which part the rubber meets the road coming. So now Anthony is showing me that he is not a good father. Anthony is not a good father. Because I have to question him right now. Yes. Let me question him. Don't worry yourself. Let me do the questioning. Since I was going to think me I was a rip on the woman, then I go rip on the man. This is a terrible father. Anthony is not a good father, because if Anthony was a good father, he would have attacked this immediately. Immediately. He would have attacked this immediately. He's not even attack it. He's still trying to figure out whatever it is. I don't know what he's trying to figure out. Nonsense. Garbage.
It don't have anything to do with how I feel about Shayla. I know high when I see it. And she was high, Anthony.
That girl. Well, I'll say something. All right?
You better do more than say something.
That's correct. They need to do more than saying something at this point. Saying something is nothing. And Sylvester, that's why Amber, that's what it is. You know what, Nanya? That's what it is. That's why I say you have to call them so them can do the work in a Nanya. This is why I say the best thing Amber could have done was to call them in a Nanya. Because guess what? I knew Anthony was going to do anything. But I just didn't want to see it for myself. I believe that he thinks that Amber still has something against Shayla. That is where I think Anthony's head is. That's why him head there. I know him never had to do nothing. That's why you have to skip him. Because him in the feelings game, and in the feelings game when it come to whatever it is. Anthony is in the feelings game. Anthony is in the feelings game. It is realistic. Yeah, sometimes people get nonchalant, yes. Christopher Columbus moment. Shayla come up as high as a kite, eh? Yeah. Space is the place, Mean Gene Okerlund, yeah, yeah. So and then I came by Amber's house, yeah. I came to pick up Kai, yeah, yeah. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day, yeah, yeah. I wear my sunglasses at night, yeah, so I can see what's going on, yeah, yeah. And if you don't have no documentation, yeah, yeah, you have no proof that I've done nothing wrong at all. Yeah, yeah. I know y'all think you can catch Shayla, but even if she was high and you think that I was just moving on, and the beat goes on, yeah, and the beat goes on, yeah. What y'all don't know is that this is crazy stuff, yeah. And what y'all don't see is the Macho Man Randy Savage, yeah, has been doing all these substances, yeah. That's what it is here, yeah. Yeah, space is the place, yeah. This is absolutely fabulous, yeah. And what y'all don't see, yeah, is that the documentation, yeah. Let me get right set in front of in your screen, yeah. And this is what we got going on. Lovely conversation, though. This is a wonderful conversation. This is a wonderful conversation. Nanya, listen to me. If you think it tick you off, if you think it ticks you off as a mother, don't you want to know how much it tick me off as a father? That Anthony did nothing. That he did not even intervene immediately. Immediately. If you think that it has aggressed you a lot, Nanya, you don't understand how terrible it is for me as a father watching Anthony sit down and do absolutely nothing. Nothing. This is an absolutely fabulous conversation. I mean, we argued, but I think we were saying the same thing. You know what? People, look, just like y'all friends, look, don't think O'Neal know everything. Just like, listen to me, just like how y'all had mixed reactions as to what to do first, of course, O'Neal have mixed reaction as to how to go about things. Me just realize what gives you the best results as time comes by. Because it's like when you're going on a custody case and you lose it, and the judge says, well, do you have evidence of that? No. Well, do you have evidence of this? No. And then you realize, oh, so I need to document this. Okay. It's like child support. It's like child support. If you, let's say you're paying this mother, I don't know, $500 per month, and you have no paper trail of this $500 that you're giving her, the court can still come in and say, what $500? What are you talking about? Do you have a paper trail of that? Same thing. Same thing. That's when I realize that the court is just what it is. That's correct. Yes, 1-800 save Kai, but Anthony has really made me mad about this, how slow him is. I not think them understanding or ever and say, man like me and you. Man like me and you, we really love with kids them. Seeing how we love with kids them. Nah, playing no games. We now run no games with them thing, yeah? A girl like Shayla, I get it ASAP. Me I call police ASAP. That's correct. Whatever Amber is saying is going to the right and coming out the other. Anthony is a hopeless fool who thinks of nothing and no one but himself. It's a pointless argument. That's correct. Shay baby, that is correct. That was what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. That's why right now the best thing Amber can do is Amber is going to report and whatever them say, that's what it is. Anthony is a man child. Talking to Shayla will only benefit Shayla. That is correct. This is lovely. This is lovely. Talking to Shayla, this is lovely. Talking to Shayla will only benefit, Lord, you're correct, mommy, will only benefit Shayla. Mommy, you are 100% accurate. Me believe you're 110% because you tip her off. Talking to Shayla only benefits Shayla. It doesn't benefit the child and it don't benefit Anthony. Because she not change. If she was changing, she would have changed from the last apartment. She's now gotten worse. Man child. If you don't think ladies them must have them upset, men are extremely upset with this. Just real men who really want them son don't play these games. I thought wanting Shayla to have her own storyline. When Mike does his storyline, fit that person. Auntie's so dumb. Just going to talk to her. Going to talk to her. You have tipped her off. Andrea, condolences to your family, to the loss of your mother. Andrea, condolences. Andrea, my condolences. My condolences. Andrea, my condolences. Shayla doesn't care what Anthony said. She's gonna still do what she's doing. She's enabled. She's gonna do what it doesn't. Look, if Anthony talks to Shayla, it's not going to do anything. There's no consequence. There's no consequence. Think about it. I'm glad not take it back. Think about it. There's no consequence. Shayla lacks consequence, and that's what I was. Remember we talked about it this morning. Shayla lacks consequence. And because she lacks consequence, she's not going to do anything. If I know that I can rob the store downstairs and get away with it consistently, why should I stop? Think about it, friends. If me can go inside the store and take out whatever I want and come back out, why should I stop freely? There's no police coming after me. No one is stopping me. No one is telling me to do anything at all. Why should whatever it is? There's no consequence. This was to give Shayla the consequence. Andrea, I'm praying for you and your mommy. Andrea, for you, I'm praying. I hope that you and the family are staying strong. Andrea, I hope that you and the family are staying strong. We do here hold you in our prayers, Andrea. We hold you in our prayers. You and mommy in the prayers, you understand? We hope that you and the family, stay strong. And understand that I always look at, the passing of people as them moving on to a better place. Meaning them going to a place where, that they want to be, them moving up. So I always look at it like that. But hey, no worries, I understand as well. That's what I said this morning. This is just a rinse and repeat for Shayla. She will not have any consequences. She'll get away with this as well too. That's the point. All Shayla will do is say that she wasn't high and Amber is lying. She will continue to get high to keep him on because in her words, it's his house. That's why I'm say friends. No, we get to it now, Look, I'm not trying to discredit anybody's degrees, guys. Don't think me I try to do that. And I know what y'all were saying. When I say, hold on on the kite. No, don't hold on him because you can't hold on him. Think about it. Would you want somebody to hold on to your kid? No. And it depends. It has to be an immediate danger. Rico DIY say him bump him head going out. That are not enough. Because them say, well, every baby boy bump them head. That means you can call CPS. So in other words, that's the idea of whatever it is. So that's what it is. But it's a good storyline. You know what? I'm gonna give the writers credit for this. The writers get an A. None of me agree with it. The police for sure. None of me agree with it. The police is definitely for sure. I mean, agree with it. No. Hey, call the police. Whether CPS or the police, I don't care. Whichever one of them you want to call. Well, them look. Hold on, friends. Hold on. All right. I want you to see this because y'all are saying this is immediate danger. I want to see this. Right? Let's view it together. Nothing wrong. We can view it together. Let's work it out. Look at this, friends. Look at this. In Georgia, immediate or present danger for a child means a current, observable, and significant threat like ongoing assault, severe neglect, no food, freezing, exposure to unsecured guns, or an unstable caretaker acting violently, requiring action like 911 to prevent severe harm. Do you see this? Do y'all see this? I want to make sure you see where Onila come from. You know? Why I say some of the things I want to say. I don't want to make it seem like I know more than everybody else. So I go just let's do it together. Let's learn together. She bumped him head on the door frame, but bumping his head on the door frame is not going to be seen as like an immediate danger because the truth is, you could say that for any child. It must be immediate. It must be like a deliberate, consistently bumping him head on the door then. But if you're walking out and him head bump on the door, you're not going to use that as immediate danger. She can't argue. In other words, then she can't argue her way out it. Nothing wrong, Nani. I'm not saying anything is wrong. I'm just saying that that's what people are saying. It was immediate danger. So I'm saying this is what immediate danger is. People are saying it's immediate danger. They may say I'm ready for hold on to it because he was in immediate danger, and I'm saying this is what immediate danger is. Immediate danger for them in a Georgia, how them describe immediate danger is that. We did establish that, but again, that's why I said that you want the police come do for the assessment, Nanya. You know that? You know that the police have to come assess it. I'm not saying no, you know, it is illegal. You still want to call them. You still want to call the police. But I'm saying you want to call the police to come assess the situation. And when them assess it now, then them going to do the report like you're saying. Then them going to do whatever else it is. But you want to call them nonetheless. Somebody was just saying that the child was in immediate danger. I mean, I said, well, there was no immediate danger. You suspected danger. It's two different things. You have suspected danger and immediate danger. You have suspected danger and immediate danger. And we just wanted to get a what you call it, a definition between the two. It ticked me off too, but I saw it because sometimes I have to watch them skits and you know Wayne has them pull something out of the hat. Correct. There you go, Nanya. That's correct. Them are coming, come assess it. Them are coming at the situation, come assess the situation. I want it Only make a call them enough, you know. Listen to me. Only make the call them enough, friends. Let me tell you something. When only pick up the phone and, well, he wanted to come down here. Sometimes I have to even I have to put some white one in them. I can't tell you what I do. But wait, just forget them to come. I have to say some things sometimes. Just forget police for come. You have to say some things. So that's all me I say. You know what I mean? But all right, no worries. No worries. Makes sense. This was an amazing topic, friends. I really and truly love the fact that we have this conversation. I love it. Call the police, something wrong with it. I don't mind. Call the police. That's what I say with whatever it is. Call the police. Friends, like, share, comment, subscribe. I love you all so much. This was a wonderful conversation. I love having in my community at all times. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Remember that space is the place. Mean Gene. I'll talk to y'all soon. I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, yeah.